y'all. So, just an update. I'm still in Los Angeles, California, but I had to tell you about my experience about meeting Erica Campbell and going to a church. Hi, calm down. Anyway, so Sunday I woke up and I felt the Lord just saying, you need to go to church. And I said before that I always wanted to check out Warren and Erica Campbell's church. First off, if you don't know me by now, I love Beyonce and I love Erica Campbell. Like, I always have. I name my car after Erica Campbell. The tag says I love God. I'm not crazy, but I'm just a fan. Like, and if I had to do anybody's makeup, it would definitely be those two. Like, they are definitely on my list. So for years I've been wanting to meet Erica Campbell and do her makeup. And I kept asking everybody that I knew in the industry. I was like, what do I have to do? Who do I contact? Like, everybody's saying, Jason wants to do your makeup. And yeah, anyway, so I went Sunday not thinking that she would be here. But I went, looking for a word from God. And when I tell you the service was amazing, like, for me, I feel like everybody has their ministry, certain things speak to people in a different way. And for me, it's music. So first thing when I got into church, I sat down in the middle and they opened up the curtains and they were singing. Like, I love a choir. I love singing myself. And it was everything. Yeah, Erica Campbell was there in the choir stand, but it was so amazing. Like, off the back, she was speaking the things that I needed to hear, and I just started crying. But, like, I didn't even realize I started crying. And then I started singing. And it was just honestly an amazing time. Like, that. Then Warren preached and put the cherry on top, and I promise y'all that was the best. Because to be honest with you, I have not been in church in like 2 months, just because I didn't like the church that I was going to back at home. And I felt like I didn't know where to go. So I was waiting on God to tell me where to go. And he told me to go to, I think it's called Cali Worship Church or Center. Anyway, you can look it up on their Instagram, but it was freaking amazing. Honestly, I haven't cried that much in a while, because this whole LA experience, I tell y'all like it is. It hasn't been easy. It's not easy, but it's such a relief when you believe and you trust God and you're like, I give it up. But I'm human, so I still have my doubts, and I still worry or wonder, what's going to happen next, instead of letting God work and do what he does. So that was my problem. But then when I went to church, they delivered the message, and the message was to keep going. If he gives you the directions, if he gives you opportunities, keep going. You may not know what's coming up next, but if you listen to the directions that he told you to go, you go, and you'll be fine. Whether he leads you into the worst situations, it's only a test, but still trust him. Because you have to go through a storm to get to the sunshine, It's called going through it, not staying in it. So it was amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. And then at the end of the church service, I was bold enough to just walk up to Erica, because I was like, you only live once. And instead of regretting and waiting, I was just like, I'm going to walk up to her. I'm going to tell her who I am. And that's it. And I did it. And I was so happy, because I was like, I finally get to meet Erica Campbell. And it was amazing. She was super sweet. I told her that I came out here, with what I had, and I'm not turning back. And what she said really inspired me and touched me, and it was everything that I needed to hear. and she asked for my card, so I gave her my card, and I'm praying that she calls me so I can beat that face. So I don't know. I just felt like I needed to share that. Her church, their church, it really is amazing. The choir, I want to join the choir. Like I'm thinking about going Saturday, and for choir rehearsal if I'm not busy. But it was definitely refreshing. It was very, very nice. And as long as I'm in LA, I will be going to that church. Period, point blank. It is not for any other reasons, but just feeling the spirit and knowing that I was okay. Sometimes you can go places and be like, I ain't feel nothing. Suck. But no, this church, yeah, it was good to hear Warren speak. He actually knew what he was talking about. And seeing the family and everybody. There was nobody judging in this church. It was everybody. Nobody was, dressed to their best. I mean, you got me coming from the South. I got a button-down shirt on, a sweater, some pants, and some, how we say church shoes. But you had people that was just looking for God. That's all they wanted. And you saw the family, the Campbell family, how they supported. Like, when I say you get chills, you go to this church, I guarantee you will get nothing but chills. And I could not contain myself. I bust out singing. I feel like God gave me a gift not to keep in. Everybody doesn't know that I sing, but I do. And the people around me at the end of the church service was like, you need to join the choir. We don't know your name. We don't know where you came from, but your voice is amazing. And it's pretty much everything that I felt, frustration, worrying and stuff, I let it all out. Because at the end of the day, why worry when you serve a God? You ask for what you want and He'll give it to you. But anybody come and talk about like that. I mean, I didn't come to speak for a long, long time. But yeah, if you're in California, look up the church. I think it's called Cali Worship Center. Anyway, look up Erica Campbell's Instagram or Warren's, and then you'll find it pretty much. But yeah, check it out. Hope y'all have a blessed day.